Hi, Capricorn. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a Timeless Singles Love Reading. This is for those of you that are looking for new love. Okay, manifesting new loves will be clues. We have some letters, some numbers. I also brought out my dice that have words. So see if we can get a sentence or a phrase from Spirit today. I have some clues. I have some personalities. So we're going to see what your next significant relationship is going to be like, who they are, anything that Spirit wants to share with me today. You can also use this reading as a manifestation to attract the love that you deserve or to confirm a love that has come into your life. So you're welcome to do that. Welcome everybody that's new. Let's grab a handful of letters. We're going to get these on the table first, and we're going to call in our spirit guide. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages that you have for Capricorns today. I am listening for you now. I have a Z, a Y, a D. I have a J, an H. I have the number 6, could be June. I have the number 3, could be March, 3 weeks, 3 months. I have a letter E. I have a letter Q. Letter R, put that under here. I have a second letter E. I always feel like anytime we have doubles of something, it's a little bit more important. And then I have a letter N. So we'll just put that over here. So we'll keep these on the table. They're just some clues, first initials, last initials. They could have meaning to some of you. They could be some letters that are coming into, initials that are coming into your life soon. Spirit, please share with me for my Capricorns. What is important for them to be thinking about right now? Anything you want them to be working on? Any guidance that you have for them? Partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's heart while life lasts. So a partnership, learning to grow together. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get another one of these. These are so pretty. Gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Absolutely. You know, it's true. You just start saying thank you for everything, and all of a sudden more and more is handed to you. So state of gratitude. And then I have a pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. Oh boy, I love that. I haven't seen that card yet. You know, you flip through them and that card hasn't come up yet. So that is beautiful. You are on your own journey. It's true. No one else can make the decisions for you. You're the only one who can decide who you want in your life, if it's going to work or not work. So you're always in control of your path. So I love that. And then bottom of the deck is gorgeous also. Let's grab this one. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. 1 million reasons to love. You know, this person's just holding you in their arms, and Spirit's saying, just have faith that this kind of love is on its way. So that is beautiful. Spirit, what do you want us to know about this connection? What is important for us to know? What do you have for us? Wheel of Fortune. I have Temperance. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a King of Swords. Beautiful. This is my Page of Pentacles, my Knave of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, came into me as when this person comes into your life, it is a sense of peace, like a wave of peace comes over you. Maybe they have a beautiful calming energy. Maybe they are somebody that you can really talk to. Maybe you talk for hours on end. Maybe this person's giving you attention and they're excited about you for the first time, compared to other relationships you've been in. But I got to tell you, this temperance is jumping out at me because it's how you feel. You feel amazing when you're with this person. Okay. It feels even more than, yes, they feel like they balance you. Could be a yin and a yang energy, something like that. But you're not nervous. You're not stressed out. You're not worried about what they're thinking and feeling. You're not wondering, are they interested in somebody other than you? There's this incredible sense of comfort, contentment, and peace that's washing over you. So that I really, really love. I have a 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. So maybe this person's just very, very giving. Maybe you feel for the first time in a long time, I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody that puts in as much effort into the connection as you do. Maybe they don't have expectations and aren't saying, this is what I need from you. That whatever you give them, they're very appreciative. They don't take you for granted, Spirit just said. But I have to tell you, Capricorn, this feeling of it's your turn, it's your time to have a relationship where you feel your peace of mind is in place. Maybe that's something you've struggled with in the past. Somebody was difficult or controlling, or you never knew, you walked on eggshells or something like that. Totally different energy. This energy is, you can trust this person, they just said. You can rely on this person. Let's see what their personality is. They're very grounded. They're very grounded. There's a sense of comfort here. Very receptive to this connection. They want to talk things through. They want to open up to you. They want to put some time. They're excited about it. They're very determined to get to know you and to build upon something. I have their fit. They take care of themselves. They're patient. They're understanding. There's a calm to them. Maybe it's the sound of their voice. I always like to think that the person that you're meant to be with, that you just love the sound of their voice. It like lulls you. You love the phone calls. You love their voice messages to you. When you're upset, you just want to hear their voice and no one else's. They're truthful. I'll take truthful. They're doting on you. They're taking care of you. Their little bit of spoiling is doting. A little bit of spoiling. In love. They're going to fall in love with you. They're passionate. That came into me as not just a passionate lover, but just a kiss. It doesn't even have to be like in the bedroom. It's like just when they kiss you, hello or goodbye, it has feeling and meaning, and they hold you close, and they want a real kiss. They don't want an air kiss. They want a real kiss. It's passionate. Very approachable. I can talk to them about anything. Something connecting them to music. Maybe a musical background, maybe just a great sense of music. Maybe you guys enjoy music, musical venues, something like that. Live music. Very observant. They are watching you in a positive way. They want to know your likes. They want to know what makes you happy. They want to know what would upset you. Okay, they're very observant. Experience. This isn't their first rodeo. They want to have a healthy, happy relationship. So there's somebody that says, and they're saying balanced at the bottom of the deck, which is that temperance feeling. So somebody who's been in other long-term relationships is usually somebody who's healthy. I always get nervous about the person who's never been able to hold down a long-term relationship, or says, this is my first ever relationship. You kind of have to go, why? So somebody who has life experiences, other relationships, they learned lessons in those relationships, that what worked, what didn't, but they held a relationship together for a period of time, whether it was a marriage or just a, committed relationship. 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, it doesn't matter. But they stayed in that relationship and they held it together as a team with somebody else. And they learned from that. For whatever reason that's between them and in their past, they needed to move on. But that experience comes into this relationship where they want to do better this time. You want to do better this time. You want a different experience. You're incredibly sexy to them. They kiss you passionately. So there you go. It's hard for me to open up to you, but they're learning, right? They're learning from their past that that's something they have to do heading into the next relationship. I have to be more open. I have to communicate better. I melt every time I see your smile. Maybe you have a beautiful smile. Maybe they have a beautiful smile. Maybe they make you laugh. You give me butterflies in a good way. They don't make you nervous, but maybe it's just, I'm just excited to see you. I'm going to see you tonight. I can't wait to see you. What time are you coming over? What time are you picking me up? What time am I meeting you? You give me butterflies. I wish you could see how beautiful and amazing you truly are through their eyes. Through their eyes, you're beautiful. You're amazing to them. You're what I can't live without, and I can't get enough of you. You want to be with the person who can't get enough of you. You want to be with the person who says, I can't wait to see you again. What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing today? You want to be with that person. I worry others will pull you away from me. Now that I found you, I don't want to lose you, right? I don't want anybody else to be. I don't think it's a jealousy thing. I feel like it's just they want to make you theirs. Whether it's we're exclusive, we don't date other people, we are monogamous, I just don't want you to be with anybody else. Now that I found you is how I feel. The Phoenix, resurrection, a surrender to change. That experience that they've gone through, they want to fight for what is going to be a passionate, loving connection. They've changed, they've grown, they're a different person, they could be a different age. Sometimes it could be as simple as the person that I was in my first relationship with, I met when I was really young and I didn't know what I wanted. And then fast forward 5 years later, 10 years later, I want a different type of person because I'm a different person. So maybe they've changed, they've grown, they know what they want now, and they're filled with this fire energy. They're filled with this passion and desire. The cosmos, creativity and vastness. I don't know. The whole world is open to us. The whole universe is open to us. I'm just waiting for the universe to connect us, right? Let's get this one. The hungry ghost, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Maybe that's something that they are working through. This change, this surrender. I'm surrendering to, I have to let you be your own person. I'm surrendering to, I understand there's boundaries in this relationship. I'm not going to push you. I'll go at whatever pace you want to go at. Something like that, just a very mature way of approaching an adult relationship. Spirit, please share with me. What is this person all about? What is going to be important about this connection? I have a 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a Page of Wands. So very much this feeling of, I'm going to be honest with you. I have gone through a lot. Whatever happened in their past, relationship, divorce, whatever. They're going to be open and honest and share that. I don't feel like that they're going to hold back. They're not going to be one of those people that says, I don't want to talk about my past. I don't think that's the case at all. I think they're going to put the past right on the table and say, this is what happened in this connection. This was my part in it, what I could have done better, what they learned from it. And then they're really, really open to, I just know that I wanted to start again. I just know that I deserve love. I want somebody in my life that I'm passionate about. I want somebody in my life that I'm actually in love with. That could be a case. Maybe they were sharing their life with somebody that over the years they were no longer in love with that person. And then I have bottom of the deck, my Ace of Cups. So when I have my Ace of Pentacles and my Ace of Cups, it's this feeling of this gift is ready to come into you. Spirit's ready to hand you this abundance of love, literally. And I love this little house. Those of you that have been watching me for longer than a minute, you guys know I love gateways and doorways and arches. But look at that little house in the background with this little path leading to it. It's like, I want to go through that gateway with you, and I want to end up here. I want us to end up here in this happy little house on this little path together. And this feeling of, I have something to offer you. I'm not looking just to be with you for a weekend. I'm looking to, I don't know, maybe buy that little house or start that little house, build that house. But I have something to offer you. And it's going to start with my heart. It's going to start with, I'm offering you my heart. So that's gorgeous. What sign are they, Spirit? What sign are they? They could be one of these signs. Let's get a couple signs. They could be a Sagittarius, optimistic. Okay. A Pisces, intimacy, passion, intimacy, intuition. Aries, they very independent, my Aries, right? And or Scorpio, they could be a Scorpio. So they could be any one of those signs. So we'll take one of those signs. They could be other signs, but those are the ones that Spirit is sharing with me. So the big question always is when? Spirit, when? What's an important date or timeline in this connection? Anything that you can give me. I always love to know time. I would love a guided message about, this is going to happen any day now. It's up to you. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Sometimes I feel that Spirit puts the person right in front of you, and you sometimes are oblivious to this beautiful connection that's right in front of you. So just keep your eyes open for what is being put in front of you. I have autumn being important in this connection. Maybe we're going to be really in love by autumn. Maybe we'll be really connected by autumn. I have this week. If you meet your person this week and you're in love by the fall, I need to know. I need to know this week. That would be exciting. And at the holidays. All right. So I have a surprise for you. Maybe we'll be together over Christmas. Maybe this is the year that we exchange gifts, or this is the year that we put up a tree for those of you. And then Spirit's at bottom of the deck. They really want to give you hope. It's happening now. So that is really, really encouraging. Let's get some sentences. Let's see if we'll get a sentence or a phrase. I love these little charms. They're just little words and some additional letters. But sometimes I get lucky and I get a great little phrase. I get something that just jumps out at me. That's just a little message, another message. I have the letter N. I have an O, an N, and I have an M, the letter M. Let me see if I can get us some kind of sentence. Okay. right, let me just get a couple things together. All right, I'm going to take these for a second. Let me just tell you what happened. So I had this young young smell, but how it came into me was, first of all, it's like, it could be a young man. I mean, it could be, or young at heart, or they act younger than they are. It could be something like that. But there's definitely something about this man's scent. It could be their cologne. It could be that their soap, their shampoo, and maybe you're a little obsessed with it. You're like, oh my God, you smell so good. So that's how it came into me. I'm just telling you what came in, all right? This one I really like, because this came into me as he's got a thing for you. His heart's got a thing for you. And I just thought that was so awesome. He's got a thing for you. I love that. I just think that, like, it's either initially he just felt that I am attracted to you. It could have been like an instant crush on you. It could have been like I had feelings right out of the gate. It was just like fun. It was a crush. It was like just fun feeling. So he's got a thing for you, like right out of the gate is how it came in. Spirit, what else do you need me to know about this connection? I think you're gonna have a lot of fun in this relationship. There's just a sense of humor to this reading, and there's this sense of, I don't know, laughing out loud. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. I have expressed a time to have heart-to-heart conversations so we can talk about everything. Those of you that need to have somebody that you can talk to about anything, we all need that. But, when you stay up for hours and you go, 6 hours go by and you're still talking like nonstop, you can't get enough of each other. That's usually when you realize this is a really, really good connection. Isolation. Alone time is needed, time for deep soul searching. So you may be in isolation right now. You may feel alone right now. That's okay. It could be that you're just processing what you need. They may be feeling alone right now. They may be moving away from someone so that they can clear their mind, clear their heart, so that they can allow somebody like you into their life, that they are opening themselves up. So isolation or loneliness is sometimes just a temporary phase that we need to get us prepared for the next thing that's coming into our life. So don't be afraid of that. An ex-partner with unfinished love connection. This situation may involve an ex. So we may be pushing this ex away. I have to be alone for a while. I had unfinished business with somebody. I couldn't get them out of my system. I really struggled with that. Maybe they thought it was going to be easier to end a relationship than it was. And it took them some time to end a relationship. A crossroads. There's an indecision. Someone needs to make a choice. They're going to choose the path of, I have a thing for you. I feel safe with you. I feel comfortable with you. They're not going backwards. But there could be strings attached to this. This could be, maybe we have a child together, or we just shared a lot of years together. And it's sometimes very difficult to break away from those connections. Our families know each other. All our friends know each other. So it doesn't mean they want them back. It just means that they've got to just completely be able to move on with their life. And they will once they meet you. Patience. Be willing to accept delay. Know that anything worth having takes time. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait patiently for this person, because this person will be worth the wait. And when they choose the right path, which is the path that you're on, the path that's in front of them, we're going to have this beautiful happiness. Look at this. Positive energy surrounds you. A favorable outcome is assured. They're happy with you. That's all that matters, is that at the end of the day, you're the one that makes them laugh. You're the one that, I don't know, they have a good time with. And not a good time like we're out partying. It doesn't matter what you do. You just always feel like it's fun, that where this person turns into your best friend. This person turns into the person that, hey, you want to go take a ride somewhere and run some errands? And you're like, yeah, that sounds like fun. And it is fun, like just the journey along the way. It doesn't matter what you do. You just enjoy being with each other. I have a 5 of Cups. I have a 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and a Queen of Pentacles. They want security. There's something going through their mind with someone else disappointed them. They're worried that they're going to get into that situation again. They don't want to keep getting disappointed. That feeling of, I don't want to keep starting over, right? They don't want to keep starting over either. And they want to make sure that they choose wisely. And Spirit's saying bottom of the deck. So let's say Knight of Cups, that they choose wisely. They know they have romantic feelings for you. They want to feel secure in this connection as much as you do. Because maybe they struggled in the last connection. Maybe that person kept letting them down, kept disappointing them. Maybe they stayed up at night worrying about, does this person even want to be with me anymore? So you'll find all of that out because this person's going to share exactly what happened in their past. But right now they have romantic feelings for you. This Knight is moving forward, wanting you to feel secure in this connection. What are the love feelings, messages? I feel the magnetic pull back to you. I can feel our connection getting stronger and stronger. Now, pull back to you. It could be a soul connection that we have been lost, looking for each other, searching for each other. Maybe we have met in past lives, and it is this kind of feeling of there's something about you, right? There's something about you. Choose love, not fear. So this is a lot of fear over here with, I don't want to be in a relationship that I feel like I'm struggling in, or I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to just go through the motions and hoping that it will get better. But when it doesn't get better, it is time to move on. I know that we are destined to be together. That's why I'm coming back soon. This could be a soulmate that is searching for you. I'm a big believer in soulmates, life journeys, so could be a soulmate that is looking for you in this lifetime. It is so silly of me to want you so badly and yet keep it so concealed. I'm your secret admirer. I think right out of the gate, there's this huge crush on you. I think there's this, I immediately had a thing for you. I immediately felt something, whether it was love at first sight or I just knew in my heart this is going to be so much more. I know this is a once in a lifetime love. No one will ever compare to you. I feel like this person's going to go for it. I do. I feel like this person is going to say, I'm going to do everything in my power so that you fall in love with me. I'm going to do all the right things. I'm going to call and show up, and I'm not going to lie to you, and you can trust me, and I'm going to be there for you. Because I feel like this person really does feel like this is once in a lifetime, that I've never felt this way before. So this has got to mean something. I see you in my dreams. You're the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep. And the first thing in the morning when I wake up, you're my favorite obsession. So they're always thinking about you. They're obsessing over you in a good way. I love how much faith you have in me. No one has ever believed in me the way that you do. I treasure you more than you know. That's important. Breaking free, a detachment, forgiveness, independence, a life path, and a journey. It's almost like They're showing you all the stages that your person's gone through. They had to break free from somebody, detach from somebody, forgive their role in the relationship, forgive the other person. Maybe they had to be independent for a while. Maybe they had to look at their life path, and now they're starting a new journey. So that's beautiful. Our story will be the greatest love story ever told. I love that. It is a love story. It is a love story. I like that we're not starting. We're entering into a relationship with somebody that brings something life experience forward, and they've learned from their past. So they want to be in a better relationship this time. That is the most important message I got from this. Somebody who is willing to work at it, willing to communicate, willing to put in the time, willing to be attentive. Maybe they weren't those things in a past relationship and they feel like that was the reason why it didn't work out. And they're like, I've got to be better this time. I've got to do better this time. So there's something going on with your person with that. And I do respect that. I love when people grow and learn and they become a better version of themselves. Whoa, let's get this one over here that just jumped out. You are the one I've been looking for, and you complete me. So, our love story will be the greatest love story ever told. And you are the one I've been looking for, and you complete me. So, it doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. That's going to have to be my grand finale, because if somebody's out there looking for you and they feel like this is the greatest love story that they've ever experienced, I'm going to say God is good. Spirit is good, right? Because this is what we're praying for. This is what we are manifesting. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you so much for your likes, your comments. Claim this reading below. I love to hear your stories. Very appreciative. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.